I buy online video courses. I actually bought a course in the past to learn how to do social media marketing. It's the next best way to do hands-on learning without having to physically be in the same room with the instructor or in a classroom. However, if you're a business or company trying to explain to your audience what exactly your product or service is, then video courses are not the only types of educational type of content that you should be creating and sharing. You should have a variety of videos in different formats to reach and teach your audience at different levels of familiarity and depending on the closeness they have with you and your product or service. Here's a high level of the kind of educational videos that your company should have online, whether it's on social media or not. Introductory video. This can be an Instagram reel or a short form video that is 1 minute or less, explaining what your product is. Basically, it's a hi, this is what the product does to solve the problem for you. It needs to be to the point. If it's a service, it can be you as a coach talking about how your fitness regimen will help your audience and potential clients in that audience. Or if it's a product, it can be you physically demonstrating it. For an online product or app, doing a screen share will do wonders. The point is to show what it is, the problem it solves, and who's behind it. I say keep this type of video elevator pitch short because if you can't explain it in 1 minute or less, chances are when you talk to someone online in real life, you're gonna lose them real fast. Number 2. The how-to intro video. Again, this could be another short video. I would keep this at 5 minutes or less. How to use a form, how to navigate a course. It could be how to use the portal for your product or how they can get started on an audit. This doesn't need to be rocket science, but just make sure that there are clear instructions so that they're not left scratching their head and then eventually navigating away because they get stuck on a part of the process when it could be much easier with clear instructions. There's no such thing as an intuitive process. There's always room to give suggestions on how to get started on working with you, depending on the use case or the person. You most likely have already done the research on who your ideal audience is. Now, like they're in front of you, teach them through this type of video. I'd say these first 2 types of videos that I'm talking about are for people who discover you through YouTube and then they're scoping out, checking out your videos to learn more about you. Long form, in-depth video from beginning to end. Now this is where you can go hard on teaching. For advanced users or people that really want to get into the nitty-gritty details of the potential solutions that your product or service provides. These users are looking to resolve very specific use cases. For example, when I was researching quiz creation platforms for a project that I was working on in corporate, I watched a ton of in-depth video tutorials on how efficient it was to create a new quiz, what the settings were, and if there were things, features that a platform didn't have. There's a real B2B example for you. It was kind of a litmus test. If a quiz creation platform didn't have a feature that I needed to create quizzes, for example, creating different types of quizzes for different departments within the company, then it wasn't going to work out. I can't be juggling 10 tools. My manager most likely would not have approved signing up for multiple tools that cost more and then having to explain to procurement why we're paying for all these other tools when there could potentially just be one solution. Most companies these days will be doing extensive research on you and the solution that you're providing with your product or service before they even talk to you. Make it easy for them to see for themselves through their own research by having videos out there that will teach them and show them what you can do. Number 4, specific how-tos and a library of help content. Maybe a more advanced audience has started on a trial version using your tool or platform, or they're on the lowest tier just trying to feel things out for a month or so. For these more advanced users, they'll be looking for how-to videos or just how-to content in general on how to solve very specific issues that they're facing in your tool, in your platform. I'd say it's a good idea to log all the issues that your team, engineering, design, etc., have faced that potentially the advanced user will run into and will want help. And so they'll be looking for a help video or your content to solve their problem. You can do this as short form how-to videos that you post on TikTok. So TikTok kind of becomes your help content library, and then link each specific video that solves a specific problem, that is the visual step-by-step to a specific problem on your website in a specific help section. Or you could also upload how-to short videos as YouTube shorts. What you don't want is to force your audience to swim through intro and just a general how to do something video when they're just trying to solve a very specific problem that they're going to be reaching out to you for. Why not just make that a video that they can watch and then get on the way to debugging and troubleshooting and solving that issue? So yes, FAQ videos can be very similar to how-tos, but with an FAQ, the questions that you're answering are questions that most likely a new user would ask. And so you just want to make it so whoever is new in the future, if they have the same question, they can just go to this video or resource to get the answer for it. Having this type of video will also help mitigate help email requests coming in, one-offs that maybe a customer service team has to address. And so it kind of saves time and maybe saves you some money having these types of videos in the long run, kind of serving as customer service in a way that they're helping to resolve the issues before a ticket or email has to be sent to a customer service team. FAQ videos don't necessarily have to be process oriented, as in how to do something, how to create something, how to resolve something. It could also just show who you are, who's behind the team, why you do things this way, what drives you. So more of these like abstract, okay, like this is the value of your company or business, and that will help people see if they support that and want to work with you based on that. I think FAQ videos also serve as a sign of goodwill that you're listening to your audience and addressing their questions too, that you're keeping up with the questions that are coming in and making sure that your customers or clients are happy and that they know what's happening and that they can get answers to their questions. You're actually on top of it. Now, you don't need to just throw all the FAQ videos out there. It could be gated. It could be after they sign up, then they have access to FAQ or how to type of video content, but just make sure you have something there. And whatever help, how to FAQ content you have out there, make it so that it's easy to search. That is the most important thing. You need to make it searchable, whether it's by keywords or by organizing topics in a logical way. Make sure that it's easy for people to find the answers to what they need. In short, use educational videos to make it easy for your audience to learn about you and then make that next step if everything fits in with what they're looking for, to start working with you or to work with your product or get your service, whatever it is that you have. And if you need more ideas for educational type of videos to make for your business, then I actually have a free Notion library of content ideas, educational, entertaining, different content ideas. Just head over to the description to get access to it. If you made it this far, leave a star emoji in the description. And subscribe if you want more social media marketing tips for video or other types of content, how to mix in video with posts and photo content. I'm here to help. I'll see you next time. Bye.